Yeah, good to go.
Okay. It's NAMM 2016. We're in California. It's the day before the show. I want you to look around. The booths aren't set up yet, but you're going to get a sneak preview of our booth. If you have questions and they somehow jump off the screen without, too many pluses or exclamation marks, ask them, and maybe we'll get to them. So we're going to do a sneak preview of the booth. Let's go. By the way, somebody just walked in our booth without permission. Go figure. What the hell? It's not even open yet.
So I gotta look through.
Oh, isn't that nice? All right. Never know what's going to happen in NAMM. We're going to start with private stock. And I want to show you guys something. So this is a show guitar. Look at this thing. I mean, it's just these things are ridiculous, right? Here's another one. Show guitar. Look at this thing. I mean, hello, McFly, wake up. These guitars are stunning. We released the Archtop this year, and they all sold. So there's not one here, but there's a lot of beautiful private stocks here. There's another one. Look at this thing. It's just stunning. I still don't know how they do that. Put the same piece of wood in the back plate that they have off the back, so they skim it and cut it. So here we go. We're doing Guitars of the Month this year in private stock. This is the January private Guitar of the Month. I'm on the airplane. They're asking me about the bass. There's a bass player going, I got to have the bass. What's the bass thing? I said, you mean the Guitars of the Month? So this is January. Keep an eye out for February and March and April and all that other stuff. Here's a beautiful instrument. These things make me laugh. I don't know if it works hard. You plug them in, they sound good. They're studio ready. We have some other people in the background here that are going to pitch in from time to time when I forget something. What was that, Judy, to say?
It's the 20th anniversary of Private Stock.
It is the 20th anniversary of Private Stock. How did I forget that? Keep pitching in, Judy. It's important. So we're got some birds of a feather inlay acoustics with us at this show. These are new. Uh-oh. Don't want to get that caught. Oh, there you go. Look at this thing. Hello. Wow. This is your favorite, isn't it, Judy?
It is.
And you like it because of the black top versus the charcoal back, which is highly unusual. Look at this thing, too. This is really something. Oh, let's ding it so I can't sell it. Here you go. Oh, I like this. So anyway, deeply involved in private stock on a daily basis. There's a bunch of beautiful private stock instruments here. You've got the Guitars of the Month coming. If you haven't got your hands on Archtop yet, you need to check it out anyway. By the way, there's all kinds of another hollow body guitar. There are going to be hollow body guitars all over this booth today. Some of them have double F holes. Most of them have single F holes. So let's go on to core. So what core means is it's the core of our line. It's where we started. It's what a custom 24 started with, right? So first we're going to start with our signature models. Here's a gold top DGT, David Grissom model. You've got a Santana in a Santana yellow with a burst. There's a natural Brent Mason here. Got a Mark Tremonti guitar here. We have lots of signature guitars, and when we have them, our pride about them is that the artists can take them off the wall at the store and use them for a gig that night or take them right out of stock. I can't tell you how many times Carlos Santana's come to the factory, taking the guitar off the line. We had to call the customer and say, can you wait a little bit longer? And that guitar is on stage 4 hours later, just being tuned up, and he's using it. So these are not copies of his guitars. These are their guitars. When David comes to a clinic, he's not bringing a guitar. He's using the ones that are in the store. And that's important. Okay, so now we're going to get into the other parts of the core. You got a 513, 5 pickups, 13 sounds, 408. You got 4 coils and 8 sounds with all these single coil options. There's an SC245, which is 24.5 scale. Worst name in the world for a guitar in the world, Paul's Guitar, but you know I play them. I like the brushstroke birds. I didn't really have to say it in the name. All right, let's keep going. Got a whole bunch of piezo guitars. P24, the This is the first time at a NAMM show we've had our P245 semi-hollow here. There's a hollow body 2, there's a single cut hollow body 2. If you're not familiar with this is important. It's 2 guitars in one. You can come out of this jack and it's the electric guitar. You come out of this jack and it's the piezo guitar. You can go through the monitors through your amp, or you can do both in here and switch back and forth. It's literally 2 guitars in one. And we sell a lot of piezo guitars. We're proud that we think we make as good a piezo guitar as there is in the market, period, end of story, and we have a whole line of those. All right, so now we're into the real meat. Custom 24, what we're known for. And we've changed the switching arrangement on it so it's easier to use, and we've put some clearer pickups on them, which we call our 8515s. We also have them with Floyd Roses, which was what this one here is. And for the first time, I'm sorry to drive you crazy, I'm going too fast, the McCarty, the revamped McCarty has come to the show. And we sold a lot of McCartys. And here's, look at this thing. It's just a kind of a vintage workhorse guitar. And they go well. Anybody has one, pretty much uses it. Right?
What pickups are in them?
Well, I don't know, Judy. If I guessed, knowing me, they're 5815s. Oh my God, they are. I called it right. See, the voice of reason over here. Judy's in charge of our marketing. Jean's over here as well. She's in charge of all of PR. And they're going to keep pitching in. Although Jean hasn't pitched in yet. We'll see if she's not yet. She's going to pitch in. We also have Custom 22, the 22 fret version of the Custom 24. And now we start to get into artist package. So you've got a private stock top, and then a layer down, it's artist package, and a layer down, it's 10 top, and a layer down, it's custom, and then a layer down, it's S2 and SE tops. So these are really, really nice tops. One small step below a private stock top. I mean, this is wonderful. Curly maple. And what happens is people come to the factory, like a dealer come to the factory, and they'll put a kit together of 20 or 30 guitars, so artist package necks, artist package curly maple tops, little special things, and we do lots of artist package stuff. What's here is a P245 semi-hollow, a hollow body 2, a P22, and a custom 24 artist package. So this would be a good example of something you would expect from artist package. Look at the neck blank on that. It's very figured Indian rosewood and some top that's right close to what a private stock top is. All right, so we're going to go on. CEs. These are the first 2 CEs to be at a trade show in a decade. In a decade, we're selling CEs. So we're back in the CE market. I did a gig the other day, and guys in the audience came up and goes, I heard you re-release the CE. It's a bolt-on guitar. We took some of the things that we learned in S2, and we put it on the CE. It's the original neck shape. We're real pleased with these things, and we're selling and making a lot of them. In a way, it's kind of scary how much these guitars were appreciated, because people had CEs, didn't sell them. They used them. I can't tell you how many times at clinics where somebody's had a CE and they just beat it to death, and it's still their workhorse. And I say, do you want us to, change the nut, or do you want to do this or that? And they go, no, don't touch my guitar. Leave it alone. And that's a good sign. We also have Granger basses here. There's a Granger 5-string bass and a Granger 4-string bass. So of all things, the bass players that play these instruments are all here at the trade show. Alex coming, and Rhonda's coming, and Wizard's coming, and all these people. So that's cool. All right, so let's go on. Once again, if you've joined us late, this is Periscope for a preview of the 2016 NAMM booth. Now, Hunter, who's holding the camera, have there been any questions I should answer?
No.
Nobody's asking anything.
We'll do a Q&A at the end if we have time.
Is there 2 people watching? They usually beat me up on Periscope. All right, whatever. I'll just leave it alone. All right, so that's 2. So I don't think it's ever been announced, but might as well say it. S2 stood for Stevensville 2. It was the second major line that we came out when we built the factory in Stevensville, Maryland, and we built it knowing that we'd be able to make a guitar for 2/5 the money, made in America, of what our normal core line was. And you've got an S2 hollow mirror here, you've got an S2 hollow single cut here, you've got an S2 hollow custom 22 here, so these would be the semi-hollow versions of our S2 guitars. In the next area, these are solid body guitars, custom 24, the S2 single cut, and you've got a custom 22 single cut. So if you want a 24 fret guitar, a 22 fret guitar, or a single cutaway 22 fret guitar, we make them in S2. Then this is what S2 is kind of known for. The different body shape stuff, the Vela and the Starla and the Mira. And the first time I ever saw a Starla play, Donna Gratis was using one before she was in Prince's band. And she was getting this sound out of it. I just couldn't even believe it was coming out of this guitar. Anyway, she's still using them. There's a lot of people using these things. Actually, Kev Mo's got one of these and he loves it. Still no questions? No questions. All right, I don't, you know, something.
People want to see amps.
Well, amps are down here. Well, let's give a preview. We're going to get to the amps. We'll get to the amps. I swear to God, we'll get to the amps. Be patient. All right, here we go. Put your hand on my back to calm me down. That's great. That's really good. All right, so once again, these are mahogany S2s. You've got a Starla mahogany. Is that right? Did I get that? Single cut mahogany. The shape is different. Single cut S2 mahogany, and the standard 24 mahogany S2 and the standard 22 mahogany. So if you want them with curly maple tops, you can get them. They were over here. If you want them all mahogany, you can get them over here. These are made in Maryland by the same people that are making our customs. It's, you know, it's really pretty much all the same assembly line. Private stock's a little bit different, but there's a huge amount of care for the instruments that we make in Stevensville. The goal is that they stay in tune. The goal is that they play in tune. The goal is that they get a beautiful sound right off the bat. You should be able to plug it in and play a gig. You should plug it in and be able to do a recording session. The whole idea, this is a tool that works right out of the box, right? Here we go. This is, Judy, is it right? These are the first time these are at a trade show?
Yes, sir.
Okay, these are S2 satins. We spray satin nitro on these guitars. It's a thinner finish. It's actually razor thin. We've got our single cut version and our standard 22 version and our standard 24 version. These are sprayed with satin nitro. You can see the grain is more evident in the guitar, but it's meant to sound really good, just be a workhorse instrument. You know, you play it to death and the finish wears down, who cares, right? That's the whole idea. And they hit a price point that it's unusual for us. So here we go. Now we're going to get into SEs. SEs are made not in Stevensville, but they're made to our specifications. They are made to our way of making instruments. We're not just ordering stuff. We're telling them exactly what to do. We're training them. We're working with them. Here's SE Kingfisher bass and the Kestrel bass. And then this is an instrument I'm very proud of. This is our 7-string custom 24. It's been out a couple of years. All right, now we got SE Acoustics. This is the revamped line. You can get a mahogany one. There's a rosewood one. You've got the all mahogany Angelus, and then here's an Alex Lifeson thinner guitar, stage guitar. These are SE Acoustics. The whole idea is these things are for the money. Just that'll actually make me laugh, because for the money, you're not going to get a more musical guitar. It just isn't going to happen. In terms of, this is my opinion. I mean, this is my opinion. But my experience is you can write songs on these instruments. They're wonderful. Okay, so here are SE all mahogany guitars. This is a new price point for us. This is below $500 MAP to the customer. In our SE line, there's a 245 here, which is a single cut. You've got a standard 24. You've got a Santana standard and a standard 22. And these are all mahogany guitars that are hitting a new price point for us. So if that's something that's important to you, we're doing our dead level best to make as high quality instrument at that price point that it is possible to make. These are our SE customs. You got a custom 24, custom 22. There's another custom 22 down here, but this one's semi-hollow, and there's another SE custom 24 here. We sell a lot of SE. Welcome to NAMM. Somebody was walking. All right, let's keep going. The voice of reason over there. Did I miss anything? Where am I doing good?
You're doing good.
You're doing good. Okay, so we have signature models in SEs. This is a Zach Myers. We sell a lot of these. This is an SE Mark Tremonti. We sell a lot of these. SE Santana. We sell a lot of these. And SE Dave Navarro. We have sold a lot. We're not selling as many these days, but there was just an article out on Dave. It's one of the most spectacular rock star pictures I've ever seen him playing a PRS. It was just as cool as it could be. Have you seen this new picture? It just came out. It hit my desk yesterday. I looked at it and went, he knows how to be a rock star. He knows something about it. All right, here we go. Now we're looking at baritones. These are 27.7-inch scale baritone guitars, SE 277s. And this is the second year these have been hanging up. Third year.
Brand new this November.
Brand new, that's what I thought. Brand new this November. So we've got SE 277s, and then we've got a soap bar one that's hollow. There's also an SE 245 here, and there's an SE 245 soap bar. So if you want an SE with humbuckings, we do it. We want an SE with P90s, we do it. So that's generally the entire guitar line, and this is one of the smaller booths we've had at NAMM, but I think it's very well organized. I think that it's very clear what's going on from private stock to core to S2 to SE, but now we get to amplifiers. All right? Any questions over there? People asking any questions?
They're very interested in one particular artist, as you might imagine.
Which artist?
I think you can probably guess.
What do they want to know about? JM?
Think.
Well, no. I don't know who you're talking about. That's not the way it works. What are they asking? What are they asking? Tell me.
They're curious. They want
They can keep watching. That story's not over yet. All right, so we're going to do amplifiers. So we've got our vintage amplifiers. This is an HXDA 30. We've got a David Grissom Custom 30. We're at HXDA 50, and these are obviously combos or cabinets, and then there's a David Grissom Custom 50. This is more of our vintage line of amplifiers. I haven't heard anybody plug into these amps and go, don't like the way it sounds. I mean, these are just good sounding amplifiers. I can't tell you how many people will take an HXDA 30 or a David Grissom 30 to a gig and go, never got that tone before. So let's go on. These are more modern amplifiers. There's a 2-channel 50-watt custom. There's a 2-channel 20-watt custom. We've got Archons, which we sell a ton of. There's another Archon 50. That's an Archon 100, I assume. We were making these 100-watt tops because these touring bands, they had a 100-watt amp for the clean tone. They weren't using them. And this thing will just about take your head off in a good way. Also, we make Archon combos, and a very modern sounding amp in a small box and has way more bass than you would imagine. So that's it. That's NAMM. That's what we're going to do. We're going to talk to all our dealers. We're going to talk to all our distributors. We're going to talk to all the artists that come, and we're going to show everybody what we do. NAMM's become a party. If you don't know what NAMM is, it's the National Association of Musical Merchants. It used to be the music dealers inviting the manufacturers to come here to see what stuff they wanted to buy. Now it's more the manufacturers inviting the dealers to come. So, fair enough. That's what it is. If you've never been to a NAMM show, it's probably something you should experience. So, this is our area for people to come into the booth and try guitars, and we are very experientially oriented. We try to get people to go into a store and try as many guitars as they possibly can, like women buy shoes. Bring me 10 pairs. I want to try them all, and then you make the decision about what instrument you like. It's always been my recommendation. So that's basically what's up. Welcome to NAMM. The voice of reason over there. Did I miss anything?
I think you're good.
We good? Not a word, Gene? Not one word? She plays saxophone. She's a very good musician. She's got a lot to say. I must have covered it. Now give me. This is Hunter. This is Hunter. Hunter, say hi.
Hi.
That's Hunter.
They're all angry at me.
Why? They're angry for what?
Nothing.
No, say.
No, I got nothing.
Oh, you got nothing. You got a lot. All right, thank you, everybody. We're good.